Hello and welcome back to another book review. Today I'm going to be reviewing this beautiful copy of the Bible. This is a Barnes & Noble Leatherbound edition, and as you can see just from initial impressions, it is so richly detailed. The cover here, it's having difficulty focusing. There we go. So detailed, stamped in with gold. You can see there's a couple spots here where the gold's actually come off, but it's very minimal. And I'll show you the spine, equally beautiful. So detailed, it looks gorgeous on a shelf. The back cover here, we have almost this like mandala flower in the center, but it matches the cover apart from this piece here. So detailed though. Looks very elegant. And the edges are gold gilded as well, as you can see. Opening it up, the end pages have this kind of this aged paper effect, matching the aesthetic. And there's a place where you can write your name if you're giving it as a gift, but I don't have any intentions of doing that. This book is for myself. It's very beautiful. There's also you know, if you wanted to hand this down as use it as a family Bible, there's pages to mark important milestones within the family as well, which is always nice. And then we have the title page here. And the selling point for me for this Bible in particular are the illustrations by Gustave Doré. He's a very famous French artist who he's mostly well known for his wood engravings, actually. But here we have the contents: Old Testament, New Testament, and a list of all the illustrations. Now, Gustave Doré was quite a prolific artist. I don't remember the exact number. I think it was like 200 or 300. He did 200 or 300 illustrations for the Bible series. It's just incredible, and I'll show you the detail that's in the work. It's unbelievable. And a little brief introduction, just talking about the translation. This is the King James translation, so it's not the most accurate translation out there. But if you're looking for accuracy, well, you're going to want to go with like a Hebrew version or maybe a Greek, because that's what it's originally written in. And then we have a little blurb about Mr. Doré here, a little picture of him. And then we jump into the Old Testament. So this is a piece by Mr. Doré. As you can see, like it's hard to, let me see if I could give you a better shot. One moment. There, so it's maybe a bit easier to make out now that you could see most of the page. But his level of detail is absolutely exquisite. His line work is just unbelievable. And I'll put this here. And there's so many illustrations in this Bible. Like every few pages there's an illustration, and you can see here it's all done with single lines, and to be able to build up this depth and tonality and atmosphere with just lines is unbelievable. It's very, very challenging to do, and he's done it so well. It's just, you can see why he was so revered during his day, like during his time. There's another one. But yeah, this Bible is absolutely gorgeous. There's no question of that. And the illustrations by Gustave Doré just make it all the more incredible. Oh, here's something. I studied Gustave Doré in art school, and because these were print reproductions, he actually didn't do the prints himself a lot of the time. He would have like another artist reproduce them. So he would do the initial engraving, and then there would be another artist that would come in and redo it for printmaking. And you can see here's his signature on the bottom, and then there's also the artist's signature who did the reproduction. And because like a lot of the time it wasn't even his work. You know, the artist would just do it. But yeah, I've been looking for a good Bible for my shelf. I don't really prescribe to any one religion. However, I do think that if I was raised Protestant, and I would consider myself Christian if I had to pick one religion, but I don't know. I basically just believe that you know, everybody should just do their best to make whatever corner of the world they belong to a better place, and just be kind to one another. It's really what it all comes down to. If you take any religion, well, not any religion, but most religions, it's just being a kind and good person. And as long as nobody is causing harm, wreaking havoc to themselves or others, then I believe that they should be allowed to practice whatever faith they want to. It doesn't bother me any. I think the issue with religion is that everybody tends to think that their religion is their God is the only God, and so on and so forth, and we try to convert others into seeing the light or the true way. And you know what? Maybe they're all right in their own way. Who knows? There's another image here. Incredible detail. But yeah, this is a gorgeous book. The text isn't too difficult to read, as you can see. It's not too small. The paper is a little thin, as most Bibles are. So when you're reading through it, just be careful you're not flipping the pages too hard. You might rip them. But the paper quality is very nice, so no complaints there. In fact, the only complaint that I do have, and it's not even that big of a deal, really, it's just me being picky. They have this really nice gold ribbon, very thick and lovely, but there's only one. And for a book of this size, you know, maybe I would have maybe included 2 or 3 ribbons, but we're just left with this one, which is perfectly fine. It's just, as I said, me being picky, personal preference, so it doesn't really matter. You can see the binding is Smith sewn, nice and durable. And yes, this is just an absolutely beautiful, beautiful Bible to keep on my shelf and to reference when needed. And the artwork is just the cherry on top of the proverbial cake, really. Very, very nice. But yes, that's really all I have to say about this Bible here. It is wonderful in every way, and I recommend it. I sincerely do. It is absolutely gorgeous. But thank you for joining me on this review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.